the story of 23 KB, the true killer of Julio Foolio. In the shadowy underworld of street culture and rap beefs, the lines between reality and fiction often blur. Rivalries and feuds escalate beyond lyrical battles, spilling into the streets and leaving real-life consequences in their wake. Within this volatile environment, rumors and legends grow, creating an intricate web of narratives where truth and myth intertwine. One such narrative is the story of 23 KB, a name that resonates with fear and respect, whispered in hushed tones across the urban landscape. Today, we delve deep into the story of 23 KB, a figure associated with one of the most notorious incidents in recent history, the alleged killing of Julio Foolio. This is more than just a tale of rivalry. It's a story shrouded in mystery, danger, and intrigue. As we navigate through the complexities of this case, we'll uncover the layers of a dark and compelling saga. Welcome to the story of 23 KB, the true color of Julio Foolio.
For the person who shot and killed a rapper, also known as Julio Foolio.
Early age of Julio Foolio and 23 KB. Julio Foolio, born Charles Jones, emerged from the turbulent hip-hop scene of Jacksonville, Florida, quickly gaining notoriety with tracks that resonated deeply with his audience, while simultaneously igniting animosities with rival factions. On the flip side of this dangerous coin was 23 KB, a name shrouded in mystery, yet infamous in underground circles. While mainstream recognition eluded him, his reputation for alleged criminal activities and his feared and respected persona made him a significant figure in the same gritty environment that Julio Foolio navigated. Together, their intertwined fates paint a vivid picture of the volatile intersection of music, street life, and the quest for authenticity in a city where fame and infamy walk hand in hand.
This barrage of gunfire also struck 3 additional victims.
To understand the alleged confrontation between these two figures, we need to delve into the events leading up to that fateful day, the rise of Julio Foolio.
Fresh out the county jail trying to body a nigga. If I ever go broke, then I'ma rob me a nigga.
Julio Foolio's rise in the rap game was meteoric. From recording in a small home studio to gaining millions of views on YouTube, his journey was a testament to his talent and determination. But with fame came enemies. His lyrics often called out rivals, igniting a series of back-and-forth diss tracks.
Holding grudges with niggas like that shit ain't like that shit like crush me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
In an interview, Julio Foolio said, "I'm just telling my story, you know? If they feel some type of way, that's on them." His authenticity resonated with many, but it also painted a target on his back. Jacksonville's rap scene was a powder keg, with tensions simmering beneath the surface. Enter 23 KB. In the shadows lurked 23 KB, an enigmatic figure with a notorious reputation. While much of his past is shrouded in secrecy, sources suggest he was deeply embedded in the street culture of Jacksonville. His name started surfacing in whispers linked to various criminal activities. Anonymous source Juice added, 23 KB? Yeah, everybody knew about him. He was, let's just say, not someone you'd want to mess with. The exact nature of the beef between Julio Foolio and 23 KB remains unclear. Some say it was over territory, others claim it was personal. But what is certain is that the tension was palpable. The incident.
Jacksonville rapper Julio Foolio came to Tampa last month to celebrate his birthday and was shot and killed that same night.
On a cold night in Jacksonville, tragedy struck. Julio Foolio was found dead, the victim of a brutal attack. The news sent shockwaves through the community and the rap world. Speculation ran wild. Who could have done this? And why?
Well, Linda, 3 shooters have been identified, and police at this hour are still searching for 2 of them. Both of them have documented gang ties.
Authorities are investigating the death of the local rapper Julio Foolio. Sources say it appears to be a targeted attack. Almost immediately, fingers pointed towards 23 KB, but was he truly the killer? The streets were abuzz with theories, each more complex than the last. The investigation.
With nothing in your hand, we are not going away.
We're headed your way to a...
The investigation into Julio Foolio's death was intense. Police combed through evidence, interviewed witnesses, and followed leads. The name 23 KB kept resurfacing, but tangible evidence was elusive. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the streets had already convicted 23 KB. Rumors and stories spread like wildfire, each adding to his dark legend. In the wake of Julio Foolio's death, the community was left grappling with grief and anger. Vigils were held, and tributes poured in from fans and fellow artists. The loss was felt deeply, not just in Jacksonville, but across the rap world. A fan spoke, "He was real, He spoke the truth. We'll never forget Julio. For 23 KB, life became even more precarious. With so many believing he was the killer, his every move was scrutinized. Yet, he remained in the shadows, his true role in the incident still a matter of speculation. Theories and speculation. The internet was rife with theories. Some believed 23 KB was a scapegoat, a convenient target to blame. Others were convinced of his guilt, pointing to his violent past and rumored confrontations with Julio Foolio. A fan wrote, "Look, there's no solid proof yet, but where there's smoke, there's fire. 23 KB's name keeps coming up for a reason." As the debate raged on, the truth remained elusive. The investigation continued, but answers were hard to come by. The legacy, Julio Foolio's legacy, lives on through his music. His raw, unfiltered portrayal of street life continues to resonate with fans. Despite his untimely death, his influence remains strong.
Rest in peace, Foolio.
Rest in peace, Foolio. I'm not very familiar with him musically.
Fellow artist, Julio was one of a kind. He kept it real, always. We gotta keep his memory alive. As for 23 KB, his story is still being written. Whether he is truly guilty or merely a victim of circumstance, his name will forever be linked to this tragic chapter in rap history, the continuing search for truth. The search for the truth continues. Authorities remain dedicated to solving the case, while the community demands justice for Julio Foolio. The narrative is far from over, and new developments could emerge at any moment. Detective, we're committed to finding out what happened. The community deserves answers. Until then, we are left with more questions than answers. The story of 23 KB and Julio Foolio is a testament to the complexities and dangers of street culture in the rap game. It serves as a stark reminder of the fine line between fame and infamy, life and death.
I got the key, I got the tick. Let's talk about ops, let's talk about drilling, let's talk about dead ops. I got a list, name one by one, they all got blick.
The story of 23 KB and Julio Foolio is more than just a tale of alleged murder. It's a reflection of a world where music and violence intersect, where the quest for authenticity can lead to perilous paths. As we wait for the truth to unfold, we honor the memory of Julio Foolio and remain vigilant for justice.